Hi, everyone. Welcome to Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Today, we're going on a journey to discover the magic of words and more specifically, pronouns. We're going to learn all about pronouns and antecedents, how they make our sentences smoother and more fun. Pronouns are like our word friends. They help us talk and write in a way that's easy to understand. They make talking and writing so much easier. Imagine if we had to repeat the same names over and over again. Imagine saying a friend's name over and over again. For example, if you had to say, Tom went to the park, Tom flew a kite at the park, Tom had so much fun at the park, it would get really repetitive. That would get tiring, right? You'd be exhausted just from talking. Pronouns help us avoid that. They let us replace those repeated names with words like he, she, it, or they. So instead of saying, Tom went to the park, Tom flew a kite at the park, we can say, Tom went to the park, he flew a kite. See, much easier and quicker. Now, are you ready to meet the pronoun's best friend? Let's go. Stay tuned, because up next we'll discover how pronouns work together with other parts of speech to make our sentences even more amazing. Let's dive in and have some fun. Every pronoun has a best friend called an antecedent. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun replaces or refers to. Think of it like this. The antecedent is the name tag and the pronoun is the person wearing it. Let's look at an example. The dog wagged its tail. Here, dog is the antecedent and its is the pronoun. It refers back to the dog. Let's look at another example. Manuel painted the picture by himself. Here, Manuel is the antecedent and himself is the pronoun. Let's look at another example. Sarah tried to open her bedroom door. Here, Sarah is the antecedent and her is the pronoun. So, what do you think now? Easy, right? Do you need more examples? With great pleasure. Let's look at another example. The players were tired, but they had won the game. In this sentence, players is the antecedent and they is the pronoun. Let's have one more example. Chelsea finished her presentation. In this sentence, Chelsea is the antecedent and her is the pronoun. Let's look at the last example. Mother called to the twins and told them dinner was on the table. In this sentence, twins is the antecedent and them is the pronoun. Remember, pronouns and antecedents always stick together like glue. Now that we know about antecedents, let's meet some pronouns. We use different pronouns in our daily conversations. Depending on who or what we're talking about, the pronouns change. Let's meet some of them and see how they work. He is used for boys and men. It's a simple way to refer to males. For example, Dad went fishing on his boat. In this sentence, Dad is the antecedent and his is the pronoun. My son loves spending his time by the lake. In this sentence, son is the antecedent and his is the pronoun. He caught a big fish. Look how happy he is with his catch. She is used for girls and women. It's a way to talk about females. For example, my friend is a great artist. My friend paints beautiful pictures with her brush. In this sentence, friend is the antecedent and her is the pronoun. Her artwork is admired by many. it is used for things and animals. This pronoun helps us talk about objects and creatures. For example, the tree is so tall, it reaches the sky. In this sentence, tree is the antecedent, and it is the pronoun. Isn't it amazing how tall it has grown? See how we use different pronouns for different nouns? Each pronoun has its own special use. That's the magic of pronouns. They make our language colorful and precise. Keep practicing and you'll master them in no time. Sometimes we need to talk about more than one person or thing. This is especially important when we want to include everyone in our conversation, or when we are referring to a group of people, animals, or objects. That's where they, them, and theirs come in. These words are very useful because they help us talk about groups without having to name each individual. For example, the kids are playing with their kites in the park. In this sentence, kids is the antecedent and there is the pronoun. Instead of saying each child's name, we can simply say, they are playing in the park. They are having so much fun. Using they makes it easy to talk about all the kids at once, and it shows that they are all included in the fun activities. Now let us have an exercise to check your understanding. In each of the following sentences, underline the pronoun and then draw a circle to its antecedent. 1. Most band members rent their instruments. 2. Mayor Martinez gave his speech before the women's club. 3. People filed into the hall and soon most were seated. 4. The armadillo curled itself into a tiny ball. 5. That silly dog has hidden its bones under the couch. 6. Eating well is one way Lano keeps himself healthy. 7. A red bird built its nest in the maple tree. 8. Carmen said she was ready to begin. 9. People in the audience can help themselves to some popcorn. 10. Carrie and Jack asked if they could start a school newspaper. All of these 10 sentences, you will find them in the description below the video. Try to give me your answers in the comments. Do your best. Chapter 5. Pronoun Power. Congratulations on completing our pronoun adventure. You've learned what pronouns are, how they work with their buddies, the antecedents, and how to use them correctly. Remember, using pronouns correctly makes our language clear, concise, and respectful. So go out there and use your pronoun power wisely. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, so you never miss an exciting language adventure with us. Till we meet again in the upcoming video. Goodbye for now. See you soon.